clearing close in the forest you'll find a fabulous banquet, a fairy ball. If you close your eyes and you open your mind, the veil disappears and you'll see it all.
Hi my angels, it's Hailey Reese, and today's video is one that I'm really excited to share with you because I feel like it's kind of been a hot minute since I've just come on here and shared something really positive that I feel could have the potential to change your life and your way of thinking. I love nothing more than to touch on some spooky topics. I love to share things that give us all a little scare and to talk about real life things and kind of just lay it all out on the line for you guys. But I also love nothing more than to come on here and hopefully inspire at least one of you to change your way of thinking for the better and to really bring light and love and magic into your lives. Before I get into today's video though, I would just very quickly like to say thank you so much to Script for sponsoring today's video. Script is basically a digital library filled with ebooks and audiobooks, but they also offer news and magazines and documents. But the best thing is, not only is Script available anytime, any place, anywhere, but if you go ahead and use my link in the top of my description, you will receive a 60-day free trial. They also offer literally a million titles. So with this subscription, there is always something new to discover and something new to bring you that entertainment. Now, I personally am a really big reader. I don't know if you guys know that about me, but I love books. I always have. And I find that it's always a great thing to read and kind of broaden our horizons and open up our mind more. So this is something that I'm really, really excited about. When they reached out, I wanted to share it with you guys in hopes that maybe some of you are just as into books and would love this ebook and audiobook subscription just as much as I do. So if you are like me and you love things like that, please go ahead and click that link in the description. It's at the very top. Head on over and check it out because I can assure you they will absolutely not disappoint. Now, without further ado, let's get into this because you're probably looking at the title and thinking, how on earth can somebody become magic within one night? Like, how is that even possible? Now, the magic that I'm talking about isn't the type of magic where you're gonna start levitating and you're gonna suddenly have 11 superpowers and be able to do all of these incredible things like that. This type of magic that I'm talking about is a magic that your soul has had since the beginning of time, since your creation. And it's something that once you tap into, you can literally make anything and everything happen and welcome anything you want into your reality. Now, I've touched on this briefly in the past when I talked about the secrets of the universe and how the universe is at our doorstep to bring us and manifest these wonderful, wonderful things. But it's been a while since I've really talked about it, and so many of you guys always ask me, like, Hailey, how do you have this positive energy? How do, these great things happen for you? And my life has definitely been a journey. It hasn't been an easy ride. I've definitely been through a lot, and I've questioned the universe a lot, and I really have those moments of weakness. But there's one thing that I've learned, and that is the power of a thought and the power of manifestation. And so today, I am actually going to share with you how you can unleash these magical powers you have within you and literally change your situation with manifestation. So the very first time that I ever realized I had this power, I was really, really young. And what came with being young came this sense of optimistic, and it came this sense of not entitlement, but fearlessness when it comes to diving into things. When you're a child, for the most part, you kind of have this ability to not really understand how tough the real world is and how hard things can be in the real world. And I definitely was this type of child. I didn't have an easy childhood, but I always thought that if I put my mind to something, I could literally make it happen. Now, what I used to do as a child is if I wanted to do something, I would literally speak it into existence. I would say, I'm gonna do that. It's gonna happen. And I was so sure of it within my mind and within my soul that it would always happen. Like, my mom wouldn't even understand it. I'll give you like the most ridiculous example of this as a child. So I always wanted to be a cheerleader. And I don't mean necessarily for a sports team. There was this thing in my area where it was basically all-star cheerleading, and you wouldn't even cheer for a team. You would just do a whole bunch of stunts and you were like a cheer team all in yourself. And I really, really wanted to do this. And I had my mindset that I was gonna be that cheerleader. So I told my mom I wanna go and I wanna become this cheerleader. And my mom was like, you have zero experience in tumbling, in stunts, nothing. Like, you have no experience, honey, but I'm gonna support you. She told me, I'll take you to the tryouts, you're gonna do this, woohoo! And so she brings me to the tryouts, and the way that these tryouts worked was it was like a whole bunch of people from all different levels trying out in the same space. So they would just rank you as to which team you were best fit for. Now flash forward to when the results came in. I had literally told myself from the day I walked into that tryout that I was gonna be on this top traveling team, that I was gonna be a professional cheerleader, and this is what I was gonna do. And my mom was very realistic. You know, I didn't know how to do a back walkover. I didn't know how to do a back handspring. She was kind of preparing me that, yeah, I could be a cheerleader, but I'm probably not gonna start on the all-star traveling team. I'm gonna start down here. And I just kept telling her, no, Mom, I'm gonna get up there. I'm gonna do this. So like I said, flash forward. My mom's looking at the list online, and she's looking under the 2 beginner teams. My name's not on the list. She keeps looking for like a little bit above the beginners team. My name is not on the list. So my mom calls them up and she's like, hey, my daughter tried out for this cheer team. I'm looking here, she's not on the list. Like, was she that bad that she didn't even make the beginner team? And they're like, ma'am, what's your daughter's name? And she's like, Hailey. Sure enough, I had made that all-star traveling team. They said they saw potential in me, they thought that I was able to do it, and I basically had just manifested exactly what I wanted. The thing about this is that's such a silly little example, but things like that would happen all throughout my childhood. I would continuously set my mind to things, speak it into existence, pour it out to the universe, and in turn these things were happening for me and happening for me and happening for me. And then I hit 16 and it felt like my whole world was falling apart, and I was vibrating at this absolutely low vibration. I was way down here. And I could no longer speak things into existence because I didn't truly believe it. I would say, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. But in my mind, I was apprehensive. In my mind, I didn't truly believe I was gonna do it because I was dealing with depression, anxiety, insecurity. I was dealing with all of these things that lift our spiritual egos and prevent us from being able to manifest. And I was dealing with all of this, and I couldn't understand why right in front of my fingertips, the world, as I knew it, was just falling apart. I couldn't understand why this gift that I once had to make anything and everything happen was just gone. And then I realized, in order to manifest, you must believe. In order to spiritually connect with the universe and to make things happen, you must spiritually believe it. And then I started to practice that each and every day. I would tell myself, Hailey, you're gonna do this. But I wouldn't just tell myself. I would speak it into existence with so much passion, so much soul, and trust in the universe that I would literally start to make things happen. The impossible happen. Things that just weren't realistic. I was making happen. I've been making happen because I believe it with my heart. Now the thing about the universe is, the universe calls the bluff. I don't know if you guys have heard that expression, I'll let the universe call the bluff. They'll call the bluff on a situation. If you're trying to speak something into existence and vibrate something into your reality, but it's negative, it's harmful, it's toxic, it's not for you, it's not gonna happen. But if you're speaking things into existence, you're vibrating on this spiritual vibration, and you're putting things out there that are of positivity, that are for your journey, that are good, and that truly are meant for you, you will manifest them faster than you could even blink an eye. You have a magical power inside of you. I've told you guys, you are a spiritual being having an earthly experience. Being a spiritual being comes with intuition, comes with vibrations, comes with understanding the universe and being able to communicate and in turn get what you want. We all have that third eye. We all have that ability to manifest, to create our own reality, to make things happen. But we don't all tap into it because we don't all know how. You can become magic overnight. You can go to sleep tonight, you can wake up tomorrow, and you could change your entire reality by simply changing your vibration, putting it out there, and believing it with everything that your soul has to offer. The universe is literally at your doorstep. They are listening for you to manifest. They are waiting for you to change your reality. Anybody I know who is successful and continuously lines things up and makes things happen is a spiritual being. I just recently met somebody who was extremely talented and extremely successful for a very young age. And as you get to talking with people like this, they all share one thing in common, and that is confidence within their own journey and universal belief. Belief in the universe calling the bluff, and belief within their own selves. You must believe you have a magic within you in order to make magic happen. You could change your world by a simple thought, but you must believe that thought. You can't simply look in the mirror one day and say, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna get this on my midterm, and not believe it and just say it that once and expect the universe to manifest it. You have to vibrate it, you have to believe it, you have to put it out there and be ready for it. Radiate a white light while doing so, and you will become unstoppable. There is nothing in the world more powerful than what you have inside of you. There is no successful person that hasn't utilized something similar to this, that doesn't believe in themselves. I have literally been making things happen lately that there's really no explanation for other than it's my manifestation, it's my vibration, it's my positive energy, it's continuously believing that I have this power within me to do things like that, to make things happen. And for those of you who might not even know what you want to manifest, you could just literally put out there that things are going to change for the better. Positive things are coming, good things are coming, great things are coming. Your life is going to change for the better, and believe it with everything that you have inside of you. Tell yourself every day, repeat it in your mind, keep it in your brain, and I promise you, you'll be sending me a message saying, this changed my life. It all comes down to the fact that we are such spiritual beings. We have a heightened sense than we even realize. We have that third eye within us. We have that universal connection, that spiritual vibration, that light, that white light. And we have the ability to use it each and every day. Magic is real. Magic exists, and it exists inside each and every one of us. And I promise you that it will not take you long to find that magic. Well, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed today's video. I love coming on here, like I said, and sharing some spooky stuff, but I think it also has to come back to things like this, because things like this are so important to building a beautiful life, to having the best experience here in this physical realm, and to just really optimize the life that you were given. You guys are so incredibly magical and wonderful, and I just wish you guys knew it more. So I hope that this video changes or helps at least one of your lives, then I'll have done my job here. But I just wanted to share with you because you guys are always asking me, Hailey, how do you make things like this happen? How are you so positive? And that's my little secret. Let me know in the comments below if any of you do this or have done this and have had success with it. Also, let me know if it's something that you're going to try, because I just love when you guys comment down below. I love engaging with you, and nothing makes my heart happier than seeing all of your guys' comments. So let me know what you think of this, if you've experienced it, if you're going to experience it, and I will be replying to as many of you as I can. Thanks again so much to Script for sponsoring today's video. When they reached out to me, I just felt like it was something that I would absolutely love to try out, and if I could receive a 60-day free trial using somebody's link, that would have been totally awesome. So I thought I would go ahead and share that with you guys for those of you who may be interested in this free trial. Like I said at the beginning of the video, all you have to do is go ahead, click the link at the top of the description, and sign up that way. If you're new to my channel or you are just not yet subscribed but you do enjoy my videos, I would absolutely love it if you would click that subscribe button and become a Reese's Pieces. And please give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it, because manifestation is real and we can make some pretty great things happen. Remember, my loves, do all things with kindness. And until next time, I love you.